Hi, I'm Greg Kahn. I am going to go over enhancements made to the data tracking system. So the data tracking system is something I developed a while back. It can be used to track almost any type of data. I use it to help track my mom's AG&E, her Schwab, all her accounts, her health information, my health information, all my accounts. It can be used as a standalone or in a multi-user environment. So I have my demo site at https://unilisa.net, unilisa.net. So without further ado, let me go into that site. Let me go to my Google Chrome, go to one of my accounts, click on my website. It's going to go to unilisa.net. Bypasses the login screen because this is a demo site. I have a lot of fun stuff here, non-sensitive stuff. Videos, I'm tracking videos on my data tracking system. So let me click here on my data tracking system. And notice all my records are in table view. If you want to look at a record in form view, just click here. And you can see things in a vertical format, have my attachments, close this, you can have notes. Oh, no, this is my data task. I have notes here. There's a lot of other stuff, other columns here. I can scroll right, left. If I scroll right, you can always see the columns because the first few columns are frozen. There's drag and drop sorting. There's my indicators here. I have my flyout menu, something I designed, saves a lot of real estate. My indicators have, I can have notes, attachments, event logs, websites. You can see it here. Or you can go to the flyout menus to get to those features. Yeah, so the enhancements I made are on notes and on event logs, which are probably the most popular features here. You can filter pretty much on any column here. You can do multiple searches, multiple filters. For example, I can just go here. I'll type in striper for striped bass, and I got my 3 records with stripers. And if I save my grid state and I move off the record, let's see, I go to notes, right? Um, and I go back to the data grid, it's going to remember my filter grid state. If I want all my records back, easy peasy, just click on reset grid state and I get all my records back. So the two things I'm going to focus on are my enhancements, the notes and event logs, which I think are, again, the most popular features used. So let's go to something simple, the simpler one, the notes. So this specific record has a note because it tells me I have it here. I can see it here. I can go to my file menu, go to notes, or since I see it here, I can just click here and it's going to go to my notes. So my notes, if you, first of all, you can edit your notes. You can just come here to edit notes and voila, here's my tools to edit the notes. Or you can go to Microsoft Word, do your editing there, copy and paste it here, but here are the notes here, right here. And once you're done, you save it and you can view notes and voila. So you can have tables here. So I made my URLs really neat, my YouTube videos here. You can have links here. You can see what record you're on. You get my category here because every single record has a category. You create your categories. That's the first thing you do. This tells me what my passes or data is. Yeah, so you can see it here, so you know what record you're in. You can have images here. Again, this is in graphics mode. You can make big fonts, small fonts. The cool thing about this is that if you have this URL and this YouTube URL, if it's a YouTube and you have it in this format, it automatically embeds the videos for you right here. It embeds these cool videos, which has no ads. There's no ads on the video, meaning that if I click on it, voila, there are no ads. Pretty cool. And you can also notice you'll see the link here. You can click on the link here, but it's going to go to another window and no ads too as well. Pretty cool. So let's close this and let's go back. You can click on event logs to get there right here, or let's go back here so you can see everything here. So for this specific record, you can have event logs. Event logs are really cool. So for example, what's a good example? Let's say you're working, you have a client. So for this specific client, you have it for a specific record. And let's say you have several meetings, 10 or 15 meetings, let's say. So it'd be really busy if you put your meetings in, let's say, your notes field, right? You put it here, if you review it, it'd be so busy here. So what you have is some kind of event log, so you can have multiple records, a one-to-many relationship with your that specific record. You can have multiple records for that specific record. So I can go right here. It says I have 115 event logs, or you can go to event logs here. But if I see it here, I'm just going to click here and voila. So the enhancement I made is because if you have so many records, let's say event log records for a specific record, you want to be able to search. So I added the ability to search on this event log here. So for example, I can search here on, can I, um, volleyball, volleyball, enter. I get all my volleyball records. It says total 5 hours, total count, total record count is 5. So 5 in here. And I could have also select volleyball on emojis. You can search on emojis. I click on volleyball here. I could have gotten the same thing. Music, you name it, basketball. What do I have? Fishing. Voila. Let's go to volleyball. So yeah. And one thing to note is that if you, let's maximize this. See this URL here? So for example, if I go here to YouTube, and when you edit your videos, let's say you have a YouTube account, you can always copy this, copy your link, your video link, and copy it. So that link, let's say, if if you paste it with, like if I was to add or edit, and I paste it here, it automatically creates 2 additional links, right? So this first link is your normal YouTube. The second one has no ads. So if I click here, it comes here, there are no ads, and I can click this. Once this video is done, once it's finished, it replays over again. Pretty cool. So I'm playing volleyball with my 97-year-old mom. She plays everything. Basketball, volleyball, tennis is her favorite. Table tennis, also table tennis, pickleball, fishing. She has, and she loves playing the piano. You name it. She's pretty, and ballroom dancing. She loves doing that as well. So, and the third one in red is also has no ad. It goes to another video application that I developed, and then you can see it here. It comes over here. You can search by emojis here, or just search here, see what I have. So yeah, so it goes there. And I can close this guy because it's going to another window. I close that guy, and I can still see this. I go back to the event log, and you can see all this guy. So you can see it here. So if you put this that YouTube link here, it automatically creates 2 other YouTube links, and both of these guys have no ads. If you don't put that, if it's not a YouTube video, for example, I have something here, you'll see a link here. And this is, what is this? This is TikTok, and it'll go to your TikTok. So I can close this guy. And voila, I think that's pretty cool. Max min. So you can search by emojis, or you can search here. If you want to get all your records back, just click on clear search, and voila, I get all my records back. All my 115 records back. And there's a total of 113.5. So like if you had your meetings, let's say you had 10 meetings, you might want to see how many hours you spent on all the 10 meetings, right? So you have that ability, how much time you spent on the meetings. So voila. Let's go. I think that's it. Let's go back to the data grid. So there are a lot of features here, but the two most widely used features are notes and event logs. There's attachments and websites here as well. So yeah, that's what I wanted to go over. Those 2 features. There's a ton of features here, but I wanted to go over these 2 enhancements. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Oh, one more thing. So if you come here, I have samples here. If you go here under cool stuff, you can see the sample here as well. It goes directly to notes editor, so you can see the sample. Go back home, or you can see it here in the event log. Search data example, search, come here too. So again, this is a demo site. So I'm using this guy to demo things. So yeah, this is it. Go back home. This is how the home page looks like. Voila. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. There's a lot of other cool stuff here, like games I wrote, some other cool stuff. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.